A very good evening to you. You are watching True TV News with me, Reward Feng Bukli. We are transmitting live from our studios at the Heritage Christian College in Amasaman. Coming up in our headlines, ECOWAS countries to start charging $50 for coronavirus tests effective today. Also, University of Ghana records drop in international student enrollment. University of Ghana records drop in international student enrollment. Later in business, Ghana ranked 4th with highest prices of consumer goods. And with news on the foreign front, Congo faces new Ebola outbreak months after overcoming one. We have details of these and more coming up shortly. Do stay. Wherever you are, many thanks for joining us for our coverage of news. Let's settle for the details. Now, the African Center for Parliamentary Affairs has called on the leadership of Parliament to find a non-physical alternative to running the business of the House following the detection of 71 COVID-19 infections. ASERPA, which has already called for the closure of the House, said it would be dangerous for MPs to physically attend sit-ins.
COVID-19 after a recent round of testing, and 56 staff of the Parliamentary Service have also tested positive for the virus. The Executive Director for ACUPA, Dr. Rashid Dramani, said Parliament could protect MPs by avoiding physical meetings. In his view, working remotely is the way forward. Though Parliament has reduced sittings to twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Dr. Dramani said they should go beyond that and employ the benefits of technology we have today. Parliament has already altered its normal proceedings by conducting its business in a tent situated at the forecourt of the House. This arrangement is to allow for the observance of social distancing protocols in line with preventing COVID-19.
Meanwhile, today, February 8, 2021, will mark the start of the revised charges of $50 for ECOWAS nationals at the Kotoka International Airport for coronavirus testings.
This comes on the back of the announcement by President Akufo-Addo that the previous charge of $150 for testing for the pandemic at the Kotoka International Airport had been reduced to $50. This decision, he added, was occasioned during the virtual 58th ordinary session of the ECOWAS on Saturday, January 23, 2021. Meanwhile, all other nationals, according to his address, will still pay $150 fee for the test at the country's international airports. President Akufo-Addo said at the 58th summit of the Authority of ECOWAS Heads of State and Government held virtually, it was agreed that the cost of COVID-19 tests for inbound ECOWAS national should be pegged at $50 at the Kotoka International Airport. The cost of the COVID test for non-ECOWAS nationals at the Kotoka International Airport still remains $150. Some residents using member country airports had cause to complain about the high cost of the test, pushing for heads of state to deliberate on it, following which they arrived at the above reduced figure.
Now, still on COVID-19, the director for the West African Center for Cell Biology and Infectious Pathogens, WACBIP, at the University of Ghana, Professor Gordon Awandere, is calling for stricter adherence to the safety protocols following revelations that the UK variant of the COVID-19 is predominant in the country. WACBIP in a recent survey identified that the UK variant of COVID-19 known to mutate and spreads faster is currently predominant in the country. Professor Awandere has confirmed that the new variant is driving the local transmissions in Ghana. He explained that the situation is worrying but can only be properly managed if Ghanaians should adhere to the protocols. This new variant, which is also known as B1176, SARS-CoV-2 is one of a few mutated strains of the virus which scientists say could be more contagious and is fast spreading in about 70 countries worldwide. WACBIP arrived at this conclusion through its January sequencing of samples from its sites across the country. Let's turn our attention to the election petition as a videotape of the campaign director of the New Patriotic Party in last year's election, Mr. Peter McMahon, in which he was explaining to journalists how the NPP collated its figure was played in the Supreme Court today. The court resumed hearing of the case on Monday. The third witness of the petitioner, Mr. Rojo Metal, started his cross-examination. At the last hearing on Friday, February 5, the Supreme Court struck out 5 paragraphs of his witness statement. The paragraphs that have been struck out are 4, 5, 6, 7, and 18. Paragraph 4 claims that the EC chair did not perform her duties as required by law prior to the declaration of the 2020 presidential results. Paragraph 5 says a request to make available a video recording of happenings in the EC's strong room to confirm Mr. Rojo Metal's claims of what transpired. Paragraph 6 claims that some machines in the strong room failed to work at some point and that the fax transmission was slow. Paragraph 7 claims Dr. Sribo Kweku from time to time brought into the strong room document he claimed to be regional collation sheets without them knowing where he was getting them from. Paragraph 18 claims with regard to Northern Region, 2 different summary sheets were brought into the strong room and that the original sheets will be required to authenticate the results. Lawyer for the second respondent, Mr. Akuto Ampao, asked the court to strike out 23 paragraphs of the witness statement of Mr. Metal Nunu, the third witness of the petitioner. Let's do an educational story. Now, this year, Ghana's premier university, the University of Ghana, recorded a huge drop in the number of international students who enrolled in the institution to pursue various academic programs. This was indicated at a matriculation ceremony held on Saturday to officially welcome new admitted students into the academic community.
According to figures from university authorities, a total of 96 international students have so far been registered for the 2020-2021 academic year. The number is far below the 306 the institution recorded in 2018 and 409 recorded in 2019. The drop in international student enrollment this year is believed to be a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, a majority of the number of international students who enrolled at the University of Ghana this year are from the Africa sub-region. The rest are from Asia, Europe, and America. A total of 15,020 undergraduate students enrolled in this academic year to pursue various academic programs in all the university campuses. Of the number, 49.5% are females, whereas 50.5% are males. The university also offered admission to a total of 2,680 postgraduate applicants, but 1,836 of them enrolled.
And that would be all for local stories. We'll take a short break. We'll be back with business.
For the past 8 years, Hope College, with its serene environment, coupled with excellent facilities and dedicated teachers, have churned out many successful graduates doing well in universities across Ghana and all over the world. Here are a few.
My name is Regina Mensah Abusi, a fourth-year medical student from the University of Cape Coast. I attended Hope College from the years 2013 to 2016. Hope College was a great preparatory stage for entering the world. It instilled in me virtues such as honesty and integrity, and that has brought me this far. Choose Hope College.
My name is Judith Edem Middleton Dugbe, a second-year medical student of the University of Cape Coast. I completed Hope College in the year 2019. At Hope College, quality-driven education is assured, and the mind is educated as well as the heart. Choose Hope College.
My name is Comfort Ajimandia, a level 200 law student at the University of Ghana. I completed Hope College in the year 2019, and my stay there was a wonderful experience. Apart from the fact that the environment is serene and very conducive for teaching and learning, the teachers are also highly experienced and display an unwavering dedication towards the student's body. This dedication is not limited to classroom activities only, but extends to the social, emotional and psychological life of the students through mentorship programs. The idea of schooling is not based on only academics, but includes the preparation of students for the battle ahead. In this vein, Hope College promises to equip each student to face the realities of life. Choose Hope College.
The parents of our students, both past and present, are equally satisfied and proud.
My name is Professor Kwadwo Appiah. I'm Assistant Professor of Law at the University of Ghana. I had the privilege of enrolling my son Yao at Hope College, and I considered it a blessing because he came out as a well-rounded person in terms of his behavior, how to even do chores at home, and the commitment to his studies. I chose Hope College because I believed in the principle of being raised in a close-knit Christian environment, where Christian ethics are used as a principle to discipline students and train them to become useful citizens for Mother Ghana and of course for themselves as well. Yao embodied those qualities when he came out of Hope College, and so I consider it as one of the top-notch secondary schools in the country that people should be willing to enroll their students in. So choose Hope College.
My name is Mrs. Sarah Ansan, the headmistress of Sakumono Complex 2 JHS. My daughter is Ekwia Ohenewa Ansan, a second-year student of the college reading General Arts. I chose Hope College simply because in terms of academic excellence, I think Hope College is one of the best, if not the best, because they've not been in the system for quite a long time, but their track record is something that we can boast about. I will encourage every parent who wants their child to go to a private SHS and make it to choose Hope College.
My name is Fred Asari. I am the founding headmaster of Hope College and currently the group managing director of Village of Hope. For character, scholarship, service and leadership, choose Hope College for the education of your child.
Admission in progress. Locate Hope College in Gomoafete behind the Village of Hope campus. Visit www.vohgroup.org or call 020 023 7175 0248 748944. Hope College. Character, scholarship, service, leadership.
Parents, guardians, SHS leavers, diploma and HNE holders, and all other stakeholders of higher learning institutions. Here are some reasons why you should choose Heritage Christian University College. Our serene environment is located behind the Olympic Stadium, Amasama. The green fields, the beautiful flowers, the peace and quiet in the neighborhood, all sold together facilitates our learning process. Students live and learn in a manifestly Christ-centered environment. And there is this kind of cordial relationship between students, faculty members, and lecturers. Therefore, students are able to approach their lecturers, interact with them, ask them anything bothering them with respect to academics and any other thing, and they'll be assisted. Because we are a technology-driven institution, every student uses a laptop, and our 24/7 robust Wi-Fi system enables the student access all their learning materials, electronic textbooks, and any other information on our server. Again, because your survival depends on the usage of laptop, if you're happy not to own one, we'll sell you one spread the cost for you over your stay on campus, and bit by bit, semester by semester, you pay them till you are done.
One major problem we face as a country is unemployment. At HCC, through the Center for Entrepreneurship, Philanthropy and Ethics, we take the students through a series of training and again support them financially to start their own businesses. As I'm talking to you now, we have students who have started their businesses alongside learning. And so we encourage you to enroll at HCC and your dream will be realized. We do not only train HCC students to be local champions, we also give them quality training so that wherever they find themselves, they can perform. And because of that, we do invite lecturers and faculty members outside Ghana to train them and also expose them. We know our system is hard and getting money to go to university is not easy. In view of this, we do have scholarships for all students. We have general one for every student who qualifies into the degree education, that is 25% for all. And we also have other scholarship packages for everyone, but this one is based on merit. Terms and conditions apply. Admission is ongoing. We do admission in January and in October. Because of the COVID-19, our form is going for free. Apply and school at HCC and your life will never be the same.
Welcome back from the break. Let's do some business stories. Now, towards achieving its financial stability objective, the Bank of Ghana has developed a policy and operational framework for providing intraday liquidity facility and emergency liquidity assistance within the banking sector. The central bank said the framework has been designed to address weaknesses that were identified during the recent banking sector crisis, and it aims to promote transparency and better liquidity planning by financial institutions while protecting the balance sheet of the Bank of Ghana. During the banking crisis, the Bank of Ghana revoked the licenses of 9 universal banks, 347 microfinance companies, 39 microcredit companies, 15 savings and loan companies, 8 finance house companies, and 2 non-bank institutions. According to the policy framework document, the ILF is to support efficient functioning of the payment and settlement systems, whereas the ELA will provide liquidity support to eligible and solvent banks, savings and loans companies, and finance houses facing temporary liquidity challenges. The bank said the 2 liquidity instruments are expected to supplement the Global Master Repurchase Agreement backed reverse repurchase facility that it currently provides to banks as part of its monetary policy framework. The Bank of Ghana has already set up the Ghana Interbank Settlement System to settle high-value interbank payment obligations in real time. Under this system, participating banks are required to maintain sufficient positive balances in their settlement accounts to meet their obligations within the GIS system on a real-time basis. This has largely helped prevent settlement failures, which could adversely impact financial stability and monetary policy transmission. Acknowledging that prolonged liquidity shortages could fuel solvency challenges with ramifications for financial stability, public confidence, and the economy, the Bank of Ghana said it will continue to discretionarily exercise its lender of last resort function subject to defined preconditions of the ILF and ELA. The ELA, assessed by a regulated institution, will solely be used for honoring customer withdrawals and meeting maturing non-capital related debt obligations, as shall be indicated in the request to the Bank of Ghana. All other users, including payments to affiliates, insiders, and related parties, are prohibited. Now, Ghana has been ranked 4th with the highest prices of consumer goods. In a Consumer Insight report, the Standard Bank, parent company of Stanbic Bank Ghana, undertook among 5 sub-Saharan African countries.
The nations surveyed were South Africa, Nigeria, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Ghana. The country placed 4th ahead of Kenya, which was 5th in most of the consumer goods categories. When it came to the food basket group, the 2 kilograms of rice sold in Ghana was the second most expensive ahead of Kenya, but 1 loaf of bread is more expensive in the country than the other 4 countries. However, for cooking oil, Nigeria registered the most expensive price ahead of Ghana. The same trend was seen within the home and personal care categories. Ghana again placed 4th in most of the items sold within the group, while body lotion was expensive in the country than the rest of the 4 other sub-Saharan Africa nations captured in the report. The price of roll-on in the country was less expensive than in Nigeria and Kenya, but more expensive than in South Africa and Kenya. Importantly, the depreciation of local currencies of the respective countries also contributed to the change in price of the consumer goods. The report revealed that consumer baskets are still dominated by staples rather than groceries, home and personal care products. These prices are also impacting the measurements of the consumer price inflation. Among the 5 nations, Ghana's December 2020 inflation rate was ranked 3rd, higher than Nigeria and Ethiopia. Inflation ended the year 2020 by going up in the month of December 2020 to 10.4%, a marginal increase over that of November 2020, data from the Ghana Statistical Service revealed. This means prices of some goods and services went up during the month of Christmas festivity, largely due to household and business spending.
And that would be all for business. We will be back with international stories.
In October 2005, a school sprang up in Ho with a mission of providing top-quality Christian education that instills in young Ghanaian children the fear of God and the desire to reach their highest potential and a commitment to service. For the past 14 years, the founders of Sunrise Christian High School have worked diligently to build the best private high school in the Volta region and one of the best schools in Ghana. From their state-of-the-art facilities, which include spacious classrooms, comfortable dormitories, ICT labs with internet connectivity, library, science labs, among others, to their co-curricular activities, Sunrise ensures that their students receive the very best.
At Sunrise, our safety and health needs are taken seriously. Our house parents are truly our parents in school, and they take very good care of us. How many SHS in Ghana can boast of a state-of-the-art health center like our Boatwright Health Center? How many of them have backup power plant that ensures that students have light always? How many of them have very reliable water system that ensures that students never worry about water? It's truly a blessing to attend Sunrise.
Of course, everybody understands that to build a quality school requires more than just having excellent facilities. You need top-class teachers. So at Sunrise, we go through a highly selective process of recruiting our faculty. We employ top-class graduate teachers who do not only have the right experience, but also the requisite academic qualification in the areas they teach.
Our teachers are our mentors. They truly care about our success. They complete 85 to 90% of the syllabus by the end of every second year. This leaves enough time to prepare us for the WASSCE.
No wonder that historically, about 70% of every batch of students that graduates from Sunrise Christian High School qualify for tertiary on an A1 to C6 passing scale, when only 25% qualify nationally. Sunrise is the only private senior high school from the Volta region and one of a handful of private schools in Ghana to qualify for the national stage of the National Science and Math Quiz competition over the last 2 years.
I love the honor roll system at Sunrise, where top students are rewarded with special prizes every term. This promotes a great deal of healthy competition and ensures every student is working to be the best.
Besides the fact that the school's fees are very affordable, students of the school are able to access full and half scholarships through the 3-year period. The payment terms are equally very flexible.
As an educator, my greatest joy is to see young people go through the Sunrise system, to see the transformation in their lives, academically, morally, spiritually, and socially. Because at Sunrise, we don't only educate the minds of our students, but we also educate their hearts and ensure that they develop the right character for life.
Now that is why Sunrise Christian High School is your best option for a top quality Christian education with strict discipline and leadership development as an avenue to service.
We shall fight and win in Jesus' name. Victory shall be our way.
Ano kwa mama yenka semfidie gu baabi se manko Ahmed Lab a anka minim se lab gumu ahodo Ahmed Lab nkuto ni lab a se wokọ na oye hwehwemu fa wo nipadua mu anampo se wodwunso mu a yenjimu echiye se wakọ ayaresabia na dokita aka cho se koye hwehwemu fa wo nipadua mu umogya mu anampo se wodwunso mu no anase wankasa na wopese wo hu se yarewa bi ewo wo nipadua mu a entwentwen wo na se kra mekanfo Ahmed Lab ema oye hwehwemu fa yade bi te se typhoid, diabetes, aye esecho yade, hepatitis D and C, cancer, aye kokram yade, a etimi to wutiri mu, onufu mu, oyefunu mu, anampo se obema mu, brebo mu yade kwanko HIV/AIDS, anampo se oba fafro, na opese ohun se oba no, obewo oba, anase bema, anampo se mofra no oyentafo, anase ahinasa, ko Ahmed Lab. Owo mfidie wanwaso a ode ye nipadua mu hwehwemu ahodo nyina da ebi ubehu ye chi akwan ewo Kumase ofori krom ye ne STC yard no ena edi animhwe freye ahomatrofo iso 0244 964922 anase 0541 143168 Ahmed Lab mu akonini.
Let's settle for some news on the foreign front. Now, South Africa on Sunday suspended plans to inculcate its frontline health care workers with the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine after a clinical trial suggested that it isn't effective in preventing mild to moderate illness from the variant dominant in the country.
The country received its first 1 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine last week and was expected to begin giving jabs to healthcare workers in the middle of this month. But preliminary data from a small study suggested that the AstraZeneca vaccine offers only minimal protection against mild-moderate disease caused by the variant in South Africa. The study, which hasn't yet been peer-reviewed, involved 2,000 people, most of whom were young and healthy. The volunteers' average age was 31. Salim Abdul Karim, chairman of South Africa's COVID-19 Advisory Committee, said there wasn't enough data on how well the vaccine protects against severe diseases caused by the variant. He added that there would only be a wide-scale rollout of the jab if new data could show acceptable hospitalization rates. All the vaccines have showed reduced efficacy against the variant, but have provided good protection from serious diseases and death. Health Minister Zweli Mkhize said discussions were being held to explore available alternatives.
Also, the Democratic Republic of Congo is working to contain a possible resurgence of the Ebola in its east after a case of the deadly hemorrhagic fever was confirmed on Saturday.
Kinshasa's health ministry stopped short of declaring an outbreak but said tests done on a woman who presented with symptoms of the virus before passing away in the city of Butembo confirmed she was suffering from Ebola. She was married to a man who had contracted the virus in a previous outbreak. Butembo and Beni were the epicenters of an outbreak that ran from August 1, 2018 to June 25, 2020 that killed more than 2,200 people. The latest case, potentially the 12th outbreak in the country's history, comes nearly 3 months after the DRC announced the end to one in the northwestern province of Equator, which affected 130 people and killed 55. The last person declared to have recovered from Ebola in Equator was on October 16. The widespread use of Ebola vaccinations, which were administered to more than 40,000 people, helped curb the disease. The ministry said a team of epidemiologists from the province had been dispatched to the area. A statement added that more than 70 people who came into contact with the victim had been identified. Ebola is a rare and deadly disease in people and non-human primates. People can get Ebola through direct contact with an infected animal, bat, or non-human primate, or a sick or dead person infected with the Ebola virus.
And that would be all for the news today with me, Reward Fahi Bukli. Stay tuned.
Have you ever been in a fix where your phone is your only way out, but your phone battery runs out when you need it the most? Introducing Ignite Charging Solutions. Power your mobile devices with an Ignite charging station anywhere, anytime. Our charging devices come in desktop chargers, portable charging and cocktail tables, in-car chargers, charging kiosk with lockers and screens for advertising, wall and stand mount